Well, we're back. Welcome to beautiful Penticton, British Columbia. My name is Susie Ernsting and I'm your race director for the Subaru IRONMAN Canada, and we're making our triumphant return back to Penticton this fall. I'm standing here in front of the Lakeside Resort, which is really your hub on race weekend. One of the biggest questions we get asked about this year's event is why on earth have we moved transition from where it used to be 8 years ago? Well, this new tower was recently built and it's standing where our transition used to be. So because of that, we've decided to move a few things around for this year's race, and we'll go through each of those positions and show you where you need to be on which day of race weekend. And we're over here now in Rotary Park, and this is going to be your first stop on race weekend. This is going to be the home of the Subaru IRONMAN Canada Village. The first place you're going to hit is our athlete registration, and that tent is going to be located in the far corner of the park. After that, you'll have the opportunity to visit our merchandise tent, which will be right next to it, as well as all of our other vendors. As of right now, we've got our Subaru team in the shade over there with the big trees, and then we'll also have our show stage with our athlete briefings, our pro panels, and a whole bunch of other fun activities planned for race weekend. The other thing to note is our swim start, which is located just adjacent to the park over at Rotary Beach. There's a big giant peach, you can't miss it. It'll be well marked on race weekend, and that's where you're gonna start your Ironman journey. All right, so I've just left the Penticton Lakeside Resort, and right now I'm at the entrance of Okanogan Lake Park. This is gonna be the home of your transition on race weekend. It's also gonna be the next stop once you've done your athlete registration, because this is where you're gonna check your bike the night before the race. This is a beautiful park, lots of grass, tons of space, and this is really where you're gonna spend hopefully a short amount of time on race weekend, transitioning from swim to bike and bike to run. Your swim finish is actually just over here in the beach, in the opening between those two trees, right next to the dog beach if you've been here before. Once you come in there, you're gonna find your bike, and then this is where you're gonna head out onto your bike. All right, you're gonna head out onto the bike, right onto Lakeshore Drive, and then start your 180-kilometer bike ride through the beautiful Okanogan. Once you finish your bike course, this is also where you're gonna come in. So this is the one spot you'll have to remember on race week. You're gonna come in here. Once you rack your bike, this is also where you're gonna start your run course. Now, the one big difference is your run out is gonna be over in the far location here, and that's gonna take you on your out and back section along the Kettle Valley Trail. You will hit this transition one last time, and that's when you're finishing your section along the Kettle Valley Trail, and then you're heading out to start your two-loop section in town. You're actually gonna come in over the bridge near the Japanese garden. You're gonna run the perimeter of the transition, and you're gonna head out along Lakeshore Drive until you hit Main Street, and that's gonna start lap 1 of 2 of your run course. All right, so behind me is Rotary Park, and I've just entered Gyro Park. This is where we're gonna welcome you on Friday night for the welcome ceremony. It's gonna take place at 7 o'clock at night over here at the band shell. There we look forward to welcoming all of our athletes, our fans, spectators, family, and sharing some stories from years past in Penticton. On race day, you're also gonna come here, and this is where your post-race finish area will be. We'll have our post-race food, our medical tent, and this is a great location for your friends and family to welcome you and congratulate you after you've crossed the finish line. We'll see you here one last time, and that's on Monday morning for our award ceremony. It'll also take place here at the band shell, and most importantly, our Kona roll down will take place at 11 a.m. on Monday morning. Well, we're right here on Rotary Beach, the start of Subaru IRONMAN Canada. We know you guys are working hard, getting ready to race. Our team is working hard to make sure you have a great experience, and we can't wait to see you back in Penticton for Subaru IRONMAN Canada.